is one life worth? Well, I guess it really depends on what you're fighting for. Um, if you're fighting for oil, that's pretty fucking expensive. Um, Same with vengeance, because that's what the American public wanted after 9/11 was vengeance on everyone. Don't I can't deny it. We were all pissed off. We all wanted justice, or what we thought was justice, but in turn, it was actually vengeance. Vengeance and justice often get confused. But, yeah, 2,996 people died on 9/11, and during that time, or the time after that, over 174 civilians over in the Middle East were killed by us. That's civilians. That comes out to 58 to 1. 58 people had to die for one of our people. That sounds a little wrong to me. I mean, it doesn't. It's kind of sickening. It's really sickening. Really, when you think about it. Then I actually counted down the total military losses we had, which were basically 1 to 1. We killed as many people died on our military as died in our military as died in the 9/11 attacks, and only 0.78 were U.S. military. The rest were the UK and other military forces around the world. Now, in dollar value, we spent, let's see here, it was $2,270,227 per person who died in 9/11. That's how much that's how much financially we spent just in war, was $2 billion per person of retribution. $2 billion. That's how much we spent on vengeance and oil. Now, if the Middle East were to come back and do the same thing to us, if one person's life is actually worth 58 people's lives, then if you reverse that, you know how much the Iraqis and the Afghanis would be able to kill off of us? If that was, it's hard for me to articulate sometimes. They would basically take out 10 million people if we did the same amount of damage as we have done to them. And they would have spent over 340 trillion dollars. $340 trillion. If they spent the amount of money that we spent on them in retaliation for us. If you understand where I'm coming from. It's a little confusing. Yeah, I know, I'm a smoker and I should quit, but fuck it. We're all gonna die anyway sometime soon. But yeah, the cost of war is extremely high. And you really have to think about how much each one of us is worth. See, when we go to war, we spend this amount of money per person who died. But when it comes to people living in the U.S. who are murdered, we don't spend nearly that much. Not even close. I mean, I actually didn't take the time to sit and look at it, but I know we don't spend $2 billion per person to get the people involved in the mass murder that happened on 9/11. But these are just some of the thoughts I put out there, and I think about a lot. So it's just strange. I'm not used to this, and talking into a camera is really fucking hard. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out there. If you understand what I'm saying, if you understand where I'm coming from, comment below. Let me know what you think. If you think I'm full of shit, well, hit me below. I don't really care. I just want to hear from people and talk to people and get to know people and see what other ideas are out there. So just click below and we'll get off a quick like or dislike. And okay.